Diabetic neuropathy is a term for a specific nerve damage that diabetics often get. It often affects your toes, your feet, your legs, as well as the muscles associated with them. It can also even affect your fingers and hands in more severe cases. I have developed very serious diabetic neuropathy after having type 2 diabetes for more than 30 years. Many of those years, I utilized very minimal token diabetic care. Now, I am not a doctor, and I have no formal medical education, nor am I a professional certified diabetic expert. I'm just sharing with you my true life experiences with type 2 diabetes. Always consult your doctor. Diabetic neuropathy often takes years to develop and usually is worse when neglected, ignored, or uncontrolled diabetes takes place. I believe it kind of sneaks up on you, starting very slowly at first, no big deal. You have a little less sensitivity here on a toe or on a foot, but it slowly continues to get worse, much worse over time. And this has been my story. For years, I paid little attention to my diabetes, and I took the oral medications as prescribed and assumed everything was great. Years of careless diabetes management will get you too. Oh, I'm young, I'm strong, I am healthy. Not me. I am special. I am different. My brain told me these statements for years and years. At the time, I believed all of that. Today, I am suffering from many real type 2 diabetes complications. Most of these kind of snuck up, and I heard of some of these things, diabetes complications, but I guess I was young and I believe that, well, not me. I'm different. I'm special. Not going to happen to me. Diabetic neuropathy tingles, it burns, and is often completely numbs any sensation to your feet and your toes and your lower legs, the tips of your fingers, your hands, and more. I have a difficult time with my balance today due to diabetic neuropathy. I've gotten severe foot ulcers and sores on my feet because I could not feel my feet. I have often tripped and fallen flat on my face several times because I've lost sensation in my feet. I have almost died several times from diabetic foot ulcers that put me in the emergency room, in the hospital, and literally on death's bed several times over the last 30 plus years of having type 2 diabetes complications. I have asked more than 16 doctors, many podiatrists, foot specialists, about helping or curing diabetic neuropathy, and most will tell you the truth. There is no cure. But I would ask them, isn't there, creams and ointments and salves, don't any of those help? Sadly, these doctors have said, no, none of those actually work. There is no cure for diabetic neuropathy. I've even tried acupuncture, but after 6 sessions, I could not tell any improvement. So I stopped. Now, you may have experienced relief with acupuncture. Please let me know in the comments down below if so. Although a few podiatrists also have side practices of laser treatment that is often claimed that it may help. but of course, no guarantees. So I have tried this so-called laser therapy, as well as several close family and friends, with no noticeable relief for any of us after 8 to 12 treatments. Of course, there was the relief of carrying around the less weight of the $1,000 in our pocket. That helped our back a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. That does not mean that laser therapy might not work for you. Let me know the cost of your treatment, and has any of this laser therapy or any other therapy worked for you? Please comment down below. Try to understand that prevention is worth way more than any attempts to repair diabetic neuropathy damage that has happened after years of diabetic neglect. Please comment down below, like and subscribe. I really do read all of your comments and care about your health as well. Take care.